Carla Connor is left feeling emotional in upcoming Coronation Street episodes when girlfriend Lisa Swain surprises her with a heartfelt gesture. In recent storylines, the pair secured victory over Debbie Webster in their fight to gain ownership of No.6, marking a major win in both their personal and shared lives. Their romance has been steadily progressing over the past few months, culminating in the decision to buy a home together after enduring a rocky period. The couple officially got together in November 2024, but were soon tested by Carla's declining health and the shocking reappearance of her brother, Rob Donovan. Despite the setbacks, their bond only grew stronger, though the passing of Craig Tinker dredged up old wounds, particularly memories of Becky Swain's tragic death. In the midst of all the emotional upheaval, Lisa popped the question, but they both agreed the timing wasn't right. Instead, they took a more practical step forward, buying a house, with Betsy Swain quickly jumping on board with the plan. Next week, change is in the air as Carla and Lisa begin settling into their new space, and they're not alone. While helping them pack, Ryan Connor opens up about his own new living situation and the quirks of his unusual roommate. Carla, always the protective aunt, is visibly concerned, a reaction that doesn't go unnoticed by Lisa. Later, Carla is caught off guard when Ryan shows up at No.6, rucksack in hand. Lisa gently reveals that she's invited Ryan to live with them, touching Carla with her kindness. But as they adjust to their new normal, one question remains. Will this blended household bring harmony or unexpected tension? Coronation Street drops shocking blackmail twist in Aadi and Carl affair storyline. Coronation Street delivered a major twist as a blackmail plot emerged amid the growing love triangle between the Websters. Tensions have been running high in the Webster household, with sparks flying between Aadi and Carl, despite the fact that she's married to Kevin, who also happens to be Carl's half-brother. To complicate matters further, Carl has been illegally issuing MOT certificates for stolen cars through the garage. In Friday's episode, the drama escalated when Kevin gave chase to a stolen vehicle, immediately suspecting Carl of wrongdoing. But Carl wasn't about to back down. He turned the tables by threatening to reveal Kevin's long-kept secret, that he had hidden the truth about his cancer recovery from Aadi. Outraged, Kevin declared to Carl that he was dead to him. Monday's episode picked up the fallout, with Aadi growing more suspicious about the car theft and raising her concerns. When she exited the room and Kevin walked in, a heated argument erupted between the half-brothers. Aadi didn't hold back, scolding Carl for allowing Brody Michaelis to work at the garage, especially considering their fragile financial situation. Later, she confided in Tyrone Dobbs, voicing her unease about Kevin's recent behavior. Tyrone tried to reassure her, insisting things would settle down. Still troubled, Aadi urged Kevin to come clean to Jack Webster and admit he hadn't relapsed, prompting Kevin to finally open up and reveal the truth about being in remission. He confessed that he kept the news from her because he feared losing her, especially after noticing the growing chemistry between her and Carl. Aadi was left seething, admitting she couldn't even look at Kevin after learning he'd hidden the truth about his health. Kevin wrongly assumed it was Carl who had spilled the secret, but it was later revealed that Tyrone had accidentally let it slip. Later, during a tense exchange with Carl, Aadi confessed that her marriage to Kevin was finished. Unable to resist the intense chemistry between them, the two gave in to their desires and ended up sleeping together at the garage. Just as Kevin was dangerously close to walking in on them, Carl cleverly sent him a distraction text to throw him off the scent. Although Carl kept his side of the bargain, Kevin came back swinging, warning him that if he ever went near Aadi again, he'd report him to the police. Backed into a corner, Carl attempted to end things with Aadi, but she dismissed the idea, saying that the ship had sailed. Aadi later confronted Kevin, telling him their relationship was over and that she'd soon be packing up and moving out. However, after a heart-to-heart with Jack, she had a change of heart and decided to stay, for now. Still, despite her decision, the deep fractures in Aadi and Kevin's marriage show no signs of healing. ITV Coronation Street fans shocked by real-life age gap between on-screen mother and son. Coronation Street viewers have been left surprised after learning the real-life age gap between Claire Sweeney and Alan Halsall, who portray Cassie and Tyrone Dobbs, the soap's mother and son duo. Alan Halsall has been a fixture on the cobbles since 1998, when he first stepped into the role of Tyrone. Over the years, he's become a central character, with dramatic plot lines ranging from his turbulent romance and eventual marriage to Fizz Brown, to his harrowing experience of domestic abuse at the hands of fiancée Kirsty Soames. Claire Sweeney joined the long-running ITV series much more recently, debuting as Tyrone's estranged mother Cassie in 2023. A recovering drug addict, Cassie wasted no time becoming embroiled in drama. One of her most shocking storylines to date involved drugging Ken Barlow, whom she was meant to be caring for, in an attempt to prolong her stay in his home. The sinister move led to Ken suffering a heart attack and being rushed to hospital. Fortunately, he survived, and the truth behind Cassie's actions eventually came to light, stunning both residents and her son Tyrone. Despite the betrayal, Ken forgave her, and Cassie was later welcomed back into Tyrone's household. More recently, she sparked gossip again by reigniting a romance with Steve McDonald, with the two now openly dating. While their fictional relationship dynamics keep fans hooked, it's the off-screen age difference that has left many viewers doing a double take. Claire Sweeney is 54, while Alan Halsall is 42, just a 12-year gap between them in real life. On the show, however, their characters have an age difference of nearly 16 years. The revelation sparked discussion among fans online. One stunned viewer wrote on a Coronation Street Facebook group, "Just found out that Claire Sweeney and Corrie's son Alan have a 12-year age gap with." Another added, "Another unrealistic age gap," while a third commented, "Oh wow, I didn't realize that." Someone else chimed in, "I've said from the start she doesn't look old enough to be Tyrone's mum." Coronation Street hints at shock love twist as Lauren eyes Tyrone. Is an affair brewing? Lauren Bolton appeared unusually interested in Tyrone Dobbs during tonight's Coronation Street, sparking speculation among fans that something unexpected could be on the horizon. Although Aadi Alahan invited Lauren to be his plus one for Dev and Bernie's wedding, she turned him down, raising questions about where her heart really lies. Could Lauren's attention soon shift away from Aadi entirely and land unexpectedly on Tyrone? Lauren's complicated love life. At present, Lauren and Aadi are slowly exploring a budding relationship. They've agreed to take things slow, though their definitions of slow seem to differ. Eager to move forward, Aadi asked Lauren to join him at his father's wedding. Initially thrilled at the idea, admitting she'd never been to a wedding before, Lauren ultimately rejected the invitation, feeling it was too soon to be seen publicly as a couple. Elsewhere in the episode, Lauren was spotted working behind the bar at the Rovers, where she caught sight of Tyrone nursing a drink alone. Curious, she asked Asha if Tyrone and Fizz had argued, before remarking how impossible it would be to raise your voice at him, comparing the idea to hurting a baby seal. Realizing she'd lingered too long watching him, Lauren quickly snapped herself back into the conversation, tapping the table to regain focus. Is Tyrone next for Lauren? With Aadi reportedly set to exit Weatherfield soon, Lauren may be headed for heartbreak, or a surprising new romance. Her subtle fixation on Tyrone hasn't gone unnoticed, and fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of an unlikely pairing. Of course, this wouldn't be the first time Tyrone has strayed from Fizz with a younger woman. Viewers will remember his past affair with Alina Pop, which resulted in the birth of his child, Doran. Though Fizz eventually forgave him, another betrayal might push their relationship beyond repair. The question is there a genuine spark between Lauren and Tyrone, or is this just another red herring in the soap's signature style of slow-burning drama? Coronation Street continues Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX.